Well, how about that view? We'd like to give you a little bit of time, rub the sand out of your eyes, wake up a loved one, get things ready to go so that we can get you started for your day. And today is a very special day because we have you covered here on Vail Valley Live across the entire valley. I'm down here in Gypsum, and we're going to hike Crybaby this morning, where I'm going to give you the most amazing views of Gypsum. Ty Diaz, he's up in Vail Village. He's going to share with you information on things that are going on around the valley. Trisha's back in the studio, and you know that she is just a plethora of information. And you know what else we have? Hold on one second. One second. Come here. We have Libby, and she's ready to hike, and she's ready to watch Vail Valley Live right along with you because it gets started right now.
It's summer
in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains. And we're out here
Living it.
living it.
Living it.
Lots to do.
lots to see.
Every morning.
Every morning.
Every morning.
At 7:30.
7:30.
It's Vail Valley Live.
It's Vail Valley Live.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
All right, we are here. Watch us now. It is time to get started with Vail Valley Live for today, Tuesday, May 31st, the day after the big holiday weekend. And we're here for you not only today, but every single day from now until October 2nd. We'll be with you, bringing you the weather, the news, the activities and events that are going on. And of course, we've got our hosts roaming all throughout the valley. Ken, once again, live from Eagle and Gypsum. And then we've got Ty over at Vail Village. We'll let you know about summer styles at the Gap, upcoming summer events. And of course, we want to welcome you to our brand new studio here at the Grand Hyatt Vail. So we just moved over here for season 3. We're so excited to be coming live from this beautiful location. If you haven't been to the recently remodeled and rebranded hotel here in Vail, stop on by. They have Gessner Restaurant. They also have their awesome deck. Yappy Hour will be the doggy happy hour starting pretty much closer to when we get the Tuesday night concerts set up. But there's Meredith, who's on vacation now for a little while, but she's bringing us through their great lobby bar, the Moet, champagne, uh, vending machine. It's dog friendly as well. Look at that. So cute. But we are here. Want to thank the Grand Hyatt for hosting us for season number 3. And you can watch us in a couple of ways. We do have a brand new Vail Valley Live YouTube page. We'd love for you to join us every morning, subscribe, chat with us through that avenue as well. And then, of course, our Vail Valley Live Facebook page is another way that you can watch us live in the morning. And then on Outside Television, which is on Comcast Channel 17, we are there 7:30 to 8:30 as well. And if you can't watch us now, you can watch us later on. We're on demand on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire. So plenty of ways to keep up to date with what's happening during this busy summer. But let's give you some details on the weather. We woke up to snow falling yesterday during the show. Now we've got clear blue skies. I could see out our window here, but it is going to be a little chilly. In fact, when I was driving in this morning, I heard that it was 18 degrees up on Vail Pass. A little bit of a frost warning. All those golf courses still got that little frost on the grass. No early tee times today, but we're going to see sunshine throughout the morning. And then we have about 40 to 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 4 p.m. And then we'll have increasing clouds. The high will be between the upper 50s and low 60s, depending on where you're at. Winds out of the east becoming west, 10 to 15 miles per hour in the morning, and then the gusts could reach up to about 20 to 25 miles per hour. So a little wind that could be factored into what the temperature will feel like out there. So an improvement over yesterday, but we're still going to see just kind of some cooler temperatures. We'll get into the 70s later this week. So by Wednesday, we start with that chance of showers in the morning. Then we'll have a high of 62. Sunny by Thursday, 70, and it should be good weather for the block party happening down in Eagle, the outdoor concert series. And we'll let you know all about that, how you can get tickets for the weekend, for the individual shows. They've got quite the lineup. But let's take it outside and let's bring it first down valley to Ken Hovey, who is hiking in Gypsum. And Ken, it just looks gorgeous down there. Just a nice, peaceful morning. When you open the show, I could just hear the birds chirping. Pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah, they just quieted down for just a moment, but I'm sure they'll fire up. That is one thing, first thing in the morning. And as you did mention, cooler temperatures, there was a layer of frost across the ground down here in Gypsum, although it is,
Oh, I
there's
hear
the
them.
birds.
They're chiming in. They're like, "Hey, don't forget about us. We're part of the show."
But as you did mention, those colder temperatures, it is warming up nicely. It is beautiful down here. I'm going to give you the best view later on in the program as we do a quick hike right up what we call Crybaby down here. And I can see snow around the valley up above, but beautiful sunny skies down here. And once you get to the top of this little peak here, it gives you one of the most just unbelievable views of Gypsum that not a lot of people see. So today I'm going to take you up there and let you check that out. And also, Tricia, during the program today, we'll have information about the whitewater races that take place on Tuesday night. I believe tonight is race 4. There's only one left leading up to the mountain games where you can kayak or stand-up paddle or two-man raft as the competition. And also, I had the opportunity yesterday, Tricia, to go out to the Dry Lake dirt bike track, which is here in Gypsum, and threw the drone in the air for a little bit and flew it around the track for about a minute to bring you some insight into that. It is a public track. That is the plane, by the way, that flies over my head. Every morning. He's doing lessons. He can't go over like a more rural area. Anyway, I'd like to find out where that guy lives, and like at 6 o'clock in the morning, just show up at his house before he gets up with an air horn and just.
He's your alarm clock out there. Oh, I can see your breath a little bit. So it looks warm, but I can tell it's still a little cool out there.
It's a little bit cool, and I'm going to share with you who I'm not alone today, but I couldn't move my camera, man. I do not have a camera man with me. I have Chip.
Oh yeah.
Chip is here today.
Chip's a little
Chip.
heavier than Libby.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
hoist him up.
Dad bod like I do, and he's putting it on. All right, hold on. And then we have, come here. We have Miss Keeks. Kira's coming along today. Yeah, she's a lover. She just absolutely will just attack your foot. She's shy now. She doesn't want to do it. Like every morning, this dog.
I love little nails.
You already met. Come here, Libby. Come here.
I like
She's
Libby's
ready.
collar. She's the most stylish with that turquoise. Looking good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's got the style of Gypsum. And I have Libby. All right, they're all fired up now. Quit, guys. Quit. Chill out. They have no idea what just happened. I just picked them up. We're going to go for a hike up there. We'll have all this information. But, of course, we also have Ty Diaz. He's all the way up Valley. We have you covered across the spectrum today from Gypsum all the way to Vail.
Okay, yep. So we'll bring Ty in. Okay, thanks, Ken. We'll let you get those dogs going since they're kind of all riled up. They're like, where are we going? What are we doing? I sense a hike's going on. Okay, so let's bring it over to Ty, who's standing by.
Ty's actually frozen, so let's give him a chance to
Okay.
refresh, and we'll come right back.
We'll come right back to Ty. We're gonna let him get refreshed. He was standing by in Vail Village by the Village Transportation Center, which was quite busy this weekend. That is the location of the Colorado Snow Sports Museum. They were busy because they're a great resource for the 10th Mountain Division. And during Memorial Day, a lot of times people are wondering where to go to find some information, some history, some ties back to World War II, and they had it all for us. They also had a speaker, Flint Wicklock, who's a expert on the 10th Mountain Division. He came and spoke on Sunday, and they actually had a 10th Mountain whiskey tasting. So you could go listen to the speaker, try a little bit of the whiskey from 10th Mountain Whiskey and Spirits Company, which is based out of Eagle County. All right, well, are we going to take a break?
Yeah, let's take a quick break.
Okay, we're going to take it to commercial break. We'll come back and we'll have more details from Ty Diaz. We're going to give you your headlines in the Vail Daily today and a lot more. So stay with us.
Vail Valley Live is brought to you by Clear Eyes. Your eyes deserve the best. Spring is in the air and so are allergies. Introducing new Clear Eyes Eye Allergy Itch Relief. It's original prescription strength and just 1 drop a day works in minutes, providing you all-day itch relief. Don't let your allergies get in the way this spring. Try new Clear Eyes Allergy. Your eyes deserve the best.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
The 82nd Annual Eagle County Fair and Rodeo rides into town July 25th through the 30th. Enjoy thrilling carnival rides daily, along with great food, live music, 4-H exhibits, and more. And of course, nightly PRCA Pro Rodeo action. Friday and Saturday nights kick up your heels with Colorado's own Triple Nickel. Tickets will sell out fast. Get yours online now for the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live. Time now to take a look at what made headlines in your Vail Daily today for Tuesday, May 31. It's the last day of May. We kick off the month of June tomorrow. But on the cover, Let Freedom Ring. Of course, we had Memorial Day ceremonies here at Freedom Park in Edwards, close by. Also at the top of Tennessee Pass. On this picture, during the annual Memorial Day service in Edwards, the bell rings in Freedom Park for each Eagle County resident who lost their life in the line of duty as a first responder or member of the military. Monday marks the 18th year the event has taken place, and they've got a great photo page showing you our keynote speaker, Claire Noble, also presenting of the colors, the crowd that came out for it, a close-up of the bell, all that on page A2 in today's photo story. Also in headlines, school board approves salary increase. Agreement brings total compensation increase to 12.4% for school year, along with working condition improvements. So big news and good news for our educators here in Eagle County. More on page A3. Also in line with what was going on with Memorial Day, not only did we have ceremonies, but have you heard of the MRF? This is a thing that's done worldwide, a physical challenge. And the teams over at Endorphin and Eagle, well, they came, you could see about 40 of them starting out their day just before that first mile run. This is an annual Memorial Day MRF workout. The event raised money to help with relief efforts in Ukraine, but they were sweating together on Memorial Day to pay tribute to the fallen. So you could learn about some of the people that were doing this, some of the challenges they were facing, some of the Kevlar vests they were wearing just to make it even more of a struggle. But a pretty great story for you on page A4 and A5 today. And then also in sports, we're continuing our series Inside the Skiing Pipeline. And this is the Lever study. So it's part 5 of part 7. So a 2016 study deep dives into alpine ski development patterns across Europe, hoping to bring answers to America. You can read more about this on page A14 and A15. So that's a quick look at what we have going on. All right. Hey, everybody. Can you hear me? All right. Okay. So that's a quick look at your headlines in today's Vail Daily. And if you miss a day, you miss a lot. So it's something good to check out every single day. You can also find these stories online, vaildaily.com, archive stories as well. So it's just a good thing to keep in touch with to find out what's happening throughout the Vail Valley. Right now, I want to let you know what's going on with the roads. Yesterday at this time, there was the chain law for the big rigs up and over Vail Pass to Copper Mountain. And at one point in yesterday's morning commute, the I-70 was closed on Vail Pass due to the snow, the ice conditions. When I was driving in this morning, I heard that it was 18 degrees up on Vail Pass. So pretty chilly this morning, but things have melted off. Things are dry today as far as right now is concerned. concerned, but later on, we could have about a 40% chance of showers, and that could get a little tricky up on the higher elevations. Always slow it down when we get a little rain. You don't want to hydroplane on the roads. That is very dangerous. And wildlife is on the move. On Sunday, I was coming from Beaver Creek back to the studio, and a deer was right next to my driver's side door. It did scoot over me. I heard a little bit of thunk on the back of my car, but he made it over and was bounding through eastbound I-70. So just be careful. Wildlife definitely on the move this time of year. So that's a quick look at the roads, quick look at what's going on with our headlines for today. But up next, we're going to bring it over to Vail Village. Ty Diaz is standing by, and he's going to give us some details on what to expect there. All right, Ty, it looks like a gorgeous morning. The green papa color, it looks like the lower elevation has their aspen leaves. As you go a little higher, they're still waiting to bud out a little bit.
You know, we're here and in the valley, we're wondering what season we're in. But yes, we're seeing the green now. But off and on throughout the weekend, even yesterday in some areas of the valley, in the mornings or just spotty activity, picking up grapple, maybe some snow, some frosted trees. Seeing the green this morning, yes, from where I'm standing. Vail Mountain right behind me. If you're just tuning in with us, thank you for tuning in with Vail Valley Live. You can see my breath right now, basically, is what I'm getting at as far as what season we're in. But I'm noticing families finding that morning coffee, walking with their kids or pets in shorts, not to the surprise that I'm finding temperature-wise this morning as I'm wearing my hoodie and a single layered shirt. But things are looking really good out here. You're absolutely right. With events kicking off today, as you know, that we'll be talking about later on in the show, and an expert about this will be Ken Hovey. We're talking about the Vail Rec District's Whitewater Race Series. I'm getting caught up on some of the details now, and it looks pretty exciting, and everyone can get involved. But otherwise, yeah, this morning, notice right here, blue skies, some clouds. Vail's looking good this morning. Some activity going on around the village. A very active place this morning.
Yeah, you know, Ty, and right above you, I can kind of see like one of the work trucks going up on the service roads. You know, these are the catwalks in the winter. They're service roads for the summer. And I know there's different construction projects and some remodeling and everything going on. So I know that it's busy. I know that the mountain is not open to the public, but the workers are getting up there, getting things done. So cool to see that truck already moving around this morning.
I'm a fan of that curious walk in the morning, especially when we're doing the show like this, where you make your way towards the lifts. You want to read the signs. You want to know when will we have access to the mountain, making it to that 10,000 foot level so that we can see how much snow is left. So we can update our social media and share with our friends wherever they may be following us along while we're on vacation. Is there still snow in Vail? The news keeps talking about it. And yeah, you can still find snow at Vail, but you can still find snow in Colorado. And slopes that are still open for the season. Arapahoe Basin, they're on par, as you know, Tricia, for closing their season by this Sunday, June 5th. But picking up some snow before that happens, they did close one of their upper chairlifts yesterday for the season. There's a single Black Forest chairlift, I think it's called, the main one, that's open still today through the next few days. But, I mean, it's still an exciting time here in Colorado. But you're seeing work trucks. When you make your way to the base of the mountain here at Vail, to get back to where you're talking about, to find out detail about activity and access to the mountain, you'll see the sign saying that the chairlifts are closed, but you'll find that there's lift maintenance going on of many things.
Yeah, and we're going to be opening up those lifts on Father's Day weekend, and that's the same weekend that the Vail Farmers Market and Art Show starts off. So we're just kind of ramping things up, and I know, Ty, we've already had a few concerts at the Ford Amphitheater. Unfortunately, both of them were pretty chilly. I saw some pictures, but the pavilion was packed with people for the Jake Owen concert, and then Trey Anastasio played just the other week before that, on May 21st, and that was packed with people. So rain or shine, people are ready to get out there and enjoy the activities. And Ty, I tried to get to the movie theater again yesterday to see Top Gun.
Oh yeah, you were telling me.
I was denied again. Like, that thing has been sold out, and I think it has a lot to do with the weather. Like, because if it was a nice sunny day, my husband just said, "Why'd you just wait till it gets nice out? Because then no one's going to the movies. Then they're always outside." So yeah, I need it to be like an 80-degree day, and then I'll get a ticket for that show. But I'm still
I know
trying to
exactly
get
what
there.
you mean. Over the weekend, I was bartending a graduation event near the Harvest Ranch down there in Edwards. And the weather was coming through. We were putting up the canopy in the tent. We were kind of taking my bar area, building a tent around it, tethering it with some serious stakes to the ground. Winter's not letting up. And even this morning, significantly temperature-wise, the winds are coming through. I keep looking for a house, with Toto inside, maybe a lady riding a bike in the wind. It's all exciting. But now, looking at this morning, to the eye, gorgeous blue skies with the clouds paired with the green. Still something to see here.
Okay,
Come on
okay,
out.
perfect. All right. Well, Ty, why don't you go find some breakfast someplace? You can smell the bacon coming out. I know that Unravel Coffee is nearby. We've got the brand new Barrio Social, brand new for breakfast. Treff Cafe. I'm not sure if they're open this time of year. Yeti's Grind will be open. We also have Loaded Joe's right there by the Transportation Center and Gorsuch Ski Cafe. Barry told us that they open at 8. So, yeah, we'll send Ty out to go find some breakfast for us all. But should we do, Rachel? Okay, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll check in with Ken Hovey, find out how far he's gotten on his hike. We'll give you some details on today's weather and the weather for the rest of the week and fill you in on some of the events and happenings coming to the Vail Valley.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Are you ready for summer gardening? Here at Knapp Garden Center, we take pride in our selection of beautiful, hand-picked, perennial and annual flowers. We also carry a wide variety of delicious veggie starters, herbs, bushes, shrubs, trees, soil amendments, and so much more. Our selection is carefully chosen for our altitude, soils, and climate and reflect the hardiness of the Rocky Mountains. Visit us today at 295 Rule Road in Eagle. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30 p.m., and weekends from 8 to 4. Knapp Garden Center has everything you need to craft your beautiful outdoor space this summer.
Visit Grand Junction.
The mountains or the seashore, into the city or far from it. The experiences we never forget come from the choices we make. The Wagoneer or the Grand Wagoneer. Grand Adventures. The choice is yours.
Get 0.9% financing for 60 months on the all-new Wagoneer Series 2 and Series 3. Scan to schedule a test drive at a Wagoneer dealer near you.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Liv Sotheby's International Realty, Colorado's leading real estate firm. Contact your Vail Valley broker professionals today to help you live the life you love.
All right, we are back. I want to give you a look at the weather for your Tuesday after this holiday weekend. People are back at work. Some kids are even back at school. A lot of the seniors are done, but the underclassmen, many of them are going back for just a few more days to wrap up this season. So people are getting up and after it this morning. And we're going to see sunshine this morning. Chilly temperatures, though. We're only just right around the freezing mark. If we look at some of the temperatures around the valley, what we're experiencing, 34 in Edwards, 34 in Avon, 31, 38 in Vail, and 37 in Eagle. Denver coming in at 52 degrees for your Tuesday. And according to the National Weather Service, we have a 40% of showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 4 p.m. We'll have increasing clouds throughout the day with a high near 60, so a little warmer than yesterday. And then east wind, 5 to 10 miles per hour. That'll be becoming west. And then it could gust up to about 25 miles per hour. So we could have a little bit of a wind chill factor coming into play later on. Now, tonight, showers and thunderstorms are likely mainly before midnight. And then we'll see that rain kind of linger into tomorrow for your Wednesday. A chance of showers and thunderstorms possible after about 9 a.m. And then by Wednesday night, mostly clear. Thursday, we start to see the sunshine and our temperatures rise into the low 70s. And then we'll have nice weather as we go into the weekend, which is good for the block party that's happening down in Eagle, the outdoor concerts, and just people getting their yards ready. Don't plant your flowers yet, especially in Vail, the town of Vail. Usually, my friends that live here, they wait till about Father's Day to really get their flower beds all ready to go. But let's take it down valley. Ken Hovey is standing by, and he's going to let us know how far he's making it. Oh, there we go. Which one's that? That's Chip?
Yeah, Chipper's.
Chip.
Chipper's such a good boy.
What's up, Chip?
He's a little, yeah. He's like, where's that coming from? He's a little bit sore this morning, as am I. Hike's going good. It's it's a relatively short hike, Tricia. But one of the things I wanted to discuss, we're going to talk about the dirt bike track in Gypsum during this segment. So if you're tuned in and you're thinking about dirt biking, or you are a dirt biker and you've never been there, stay with us because we're going to share information on that. But I also wanted to talk about BLM land and using it respectfully. And that's where I am. Bureau of Land Management land, BLM. And we are surrounded by it here in Colorado. And in Gypsum, we are kind of built around BLM land. And where we're looking at right now is a prime example. You can see areas that have designated trails, right, for, let's say, side-by-sides. I'll throw those out there first, or dirt bikes, or mountain bikes. There are also designated trails that are strictly for horses. There are some trails that are blocked off. Now, as an example, right here in the back, you can't see it from right here, but at the base of that is a sign indicating to dirt bikers and people on side-by-sides to not do that. But Tricia, they still do it. And there's a reason. Now, a lot of people say, and we'll probably get it in the chat, they're like, whatever, dude, it's just gyp dirt. Nobody cares, man. It's BLM land. Actually, there is a fragile ecosystem that's down here that you can see. That even when I walk on the trails, I'm always on what are normally mule deer trails. And it is very fragile. It's actually one of the most fragile systems there is in the state of Colorado. So don't come back here thinking, man, I'm just going to, hey, y'all, watch this. Drink a 12-pack of beer, jump in your side-by-side, just go blasting up things. Have respect for the land. Okay, let's say it together. Have respect for the land. And also, and have respect for private landowners, for fences. There's a reason that all this is set up, but this is a place that you can come to. There are access points that you can come back and you can walk. One of the biggest ones is over on the other side by the airport, and it takes a bit to get here, but just please spread the word. Let's be cool. And also let's share the trail with people that are riding their horses, because you never know. You come around a turn on your dirt bike, just brap, brap, because that's the noise that we make. I'm a dirt biker myself, and there's someone on their horse that they just adopted from the Rocky, our local horse shelter, and it gets spooked. Yes. So yeah, you know what I'm saying, Tricia. Let's be cool, right? All right, Chip, you want to go show him something? All right, there's Chip. Come here, Keeks. Come here, Kira. I'm going to walk over here. While we do, I'm going to show you some more of the views and also over toward Gypsum. And you want to say good morning? Oh, and Libby, of course, she has to say good morning. Good morning, guys.
Yes. Hey, Ken, I'm going to ask you. I got to ask you something. There used to be the hot air ballooning down there. Does that still happen?
I have not seen Merlin and that crew in quite some time. But yeah, it does.
Okay.
Camelot. Yep. It does. That happens down here. I haven't seen it so far this year. Typically, love you, darling, we're gonna go. Normally, the airport is right on the other side of this ridge line, and I typically see him right here, especially on these calm mornings. But he's generally, and that group is generally busier a little bit later when we get a lot more guests that are in the valley and
Yeah,
that kind of
yeah. So
thing.
maybe they're doing that.
Trisha, is Rachel queuing up the dirt biking? We don't have to
Oh
show it
yeah.
yet.
Oh,
We
should
have
we
it
do
ready
it?
before we
Let's
get
do
to.
it. Yeah, you
Okay,
wanna?
well, wait.
Okay, hold on.
Before we get to that, I wanted to talk to you. You almost hit a deer, or you did bump a deer?
No, so literally I was leaving Beaver Creek Sunday morning after the show. I was coming through Dow Junction and I was coming back to the studio to bring back the equipment. And like the deer heads that are on the wall, like all of a
Sure.
sudden I was like, it was like I was on a tall ladder and I was right next to that head. Like it came right next to my car. So I'm going on the eastbound I-70 and this is through the narrowest part of Dowd. So that deer must have been on the side and it was clipping at a good speed and it came over the concrete median. I see it. I heard a little bit of a thump, but I saw it through my rearview mirror and it was still going in its same direction. So my whatever hit my car did not affect its direction. And then it bounced, and then it went over to the side. And you know what? That's a big drop off of the east side. And
Yeah.
I was just like, oh my gosh, like what happened? But
Hey, it's part of it. That's why
yeah,
they say you got to slow it down out there. And I know you weren't speeding, but they're out there. The critters. I,
yeah.
I use the critters in it. And by the way, Trisha, my dad, bless his heart, passed away years ago. Miss you, Dad. He used to call that hunting with your vehicle.
Oh,
He would. He drove a semi tractor trailer, and sometimes we ate roadkill as a kid. So yeah, I would be like, "Oh, Dad's out hunting with his tractor trailer again." Check
oh,
this out. This is you won't see one. My dogs always stop and check these out. If you could see that hole, go on, Chip. Let's go. No, let's go. Let's leave them alone. Badger holes,
oh
right?
my.
And you know
Badgers.
why we have
Okay.
badgers? Is
Why?
because out on our flats area out here, out in some of these ranches, we have loads and loads of little critters that they like to snack on. And we're almost to the top. Oh, there goes that United Airlines jet first thing this
Oh
morning.
wow. Okay. Oh
There he
wow,
goes.
that's
He's out here.
cool.
Yeah, isn't that awesome?
There's the gypsum plant. I can
Yeah,
see
you
the
see gypsum right
plant.
there. Yeah, this
Okay.
is the view I wanted to bring our viewers.
Yeah.
Very green down here, but I'm still not at the pinnacle. I'm not at the top of the hike where I'm going to show you in just a second. And the view that you get back toward Chatfield and all these areas,
Yeah.
just gorgeous this morning. But I think we are ready now to talk about dirt biking. Trisha, and again, I'll try to share with you. If you go up on the north side of the highway, so here's the town of Gypsum. If you go up the north side, past where the drywall area is, you can actually see the mine. And you go up the road there, a few miles, I'm going to guess it's like 5-6 miles, you're going to find the Dry Lake dirt bike track. And this is a world-class, and this is no exaggeration, world-class dirt bike track here in Gypsum that is public. You can buy a membership or you can become a member. I think it's like $20, and then you pay $22 per day that you go there. And it's incredible. We can bring up the footage right now. I was out there yesterday with my son. This is the big track that you're looking at right here. This is like a pro level track. And my son, he's 14. He's just getting into it. He was on the big track for a little while and then also went to the smaller track. As you can see with this, big jumps, big whoops. It's just an amazing place that we have, and what a great amenity for Gypsum. And the track conditions were perfect yesterday. We did get that bit of moisture that got it kind of tacky, and it was just so nice out there. I expected to see some big crowds, but there was hardly anyone. Now I show you this, the big track, but in just a moment, there's a quick clip to the smaller track, and they have an even smaller track. So whether you're a pro level rider, there's the intermediate, the beginner intermediate track. If you're a pro level rider, if you are a complete rookie, if you're just learning, they have a track out there for everyone. So I just wanted to share this with
Wow.
our viewers. It is so cool. I love this place, and it's a lot safer than traditional riding, in my opinion. And the reason is, when you're out on these trails, as I used as an example, even when you're, using your best safety measures, you never know when someone's coming around
Yeah.
the other side of that turn. Whereas at the track, you can see in front of you, and people are very respectful out there. So check it out. Go online. It is called Dry Lake Dirt Bike Track, and get into dirt biking. It is such a fun thing, especially with younger kids. Make sure you have all your pads. You want every pad possible when you dirt bike. That is
Yeah,
what I mean.
definitely.
If there's a pad that's made for dirt biking, get that pad.
Yeah.
Those are important.
Buy them all. Say,
But
I
again,
want
check it out.
every bone checked out. Yeah,
Yeah.
and you know what? I had no idea that it was that big. Your drone shot showing how vast that was. this. That's super cool. And yeah, like you said, it's a safer because it's built for this. The design of the course, everything. So, all right, Ken, thanks for showing us the Dry Lake track. That's out of Gypsum on the north side of I-70. Hey, up next, we're gonna let you know about summer fashions. Charlie had a chance to go visit the Gap at the outlets at Silverthorne.
We are here at the Gap outlet, at the outlets at Silverthorne, and I'm here with Peggy Siglin, and she's going to tell us all about the amazing Gap outlet offers that we have today.
Oh my gosh, well first of all, Gap's been around for a while, and they are really known for their jean jackets, like you and I have on.
I love them.
Me too. I know you're already like, I'm gonna buy this.
I'm already purchasing this one.
Yes. So, I mean, the great thing is they're 50% off right now. So from $70 to $35, which is amazing.
That
right?
really is amazing. And they go with everything. I feel like you can wear them over tops and shirts or dresses.
And they have different lengths, and they have them for guys, gals. It's like a store for the whole family. It's a family store. Guys, gals, from infant on to teens, tweens, juniors, everything. Everybody can get served by the fabulous Gap outlet. And to make it even better, we have a VIP savings card booklet you can pick up at the Colorado Welcome Center, and this will get you 10% off at Gap in addition to the fabulous prices. No one's gonna ask you if you have this, you have to tell them, I got this.
So you just have to make sure you show it at the
Yes,
checkout.
yes, to get that extra discount. And now I guess we should look at some of the amazing looks that we have.
Let's have a look, Peggy.
Okay. Well, first there's Aislinn. Aislinn has on that fabulous pink, amazing jean jacket. She's got her ruched sundress, which I love. It's got that fun, light little puff hem there. She also has her amazing flip-flops. Their flip-flops are $4.50. Hello,
You
practically
can't beat
free.
that. Wow.
No. So $148 retail. $67 outlet. She's gonna save $81. You're gonna save more than you spend. And then next we have Maddie. Maddie has on the cutest dress. This is from their tweens department, but it is a really fun mattress, kind of a mattress material, the fun plaid, love it. She also has her denim jean jacket on, and then also those adorable, they call them the Dream Slide flip-flops. Oh, $5, oh yes. $110 for her whole outfit will cost $49.50. She's saving $60. And then we have Yandel. So Yandel has on the cutest outfit ever. He's got his floral shirt, his amazing tee, which is color blocked with stripes. And then if that weren't enough, look at his jean drawstring shorts and his blue flip-flops. Whole outfit $94 comes to $42. He's saving $51. Way to go, Yandel. And then we have our beautiful Betsy, and Betsy has on her the famous white jean jacket. She also has the most adorable floral, I'm gonna call it more of a hip-hop flounce top, and then her short denim shorts, and her tri-colored flip-flops. Full outfit would be $188, comes to $85, including that cap. She is actually saving $103. Thanks, Betsy.
I mean, all the models, they're just showing the true beauty of the clothes. You know, they're young and preppy and cute, and the bargain, the savings for me is really just the cake topper.
Right, it's absolutely worth that very short drive to come here, to come shop the outlets at Silverthorne. It's fun, it's beautiful, it's a great drive, it's easy, and you're gonna save money.
Who doesn't love saving money? Thanks,
Right.
Peggy.
Thank
so the
you.
Gap outlet at the outlets at Silverthorne. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
The mountains or the seashore, into the city or far from it. The experiences we never forget come from the choices we make. The Wagoneer or the Grand Wagoneer. Grand Adventures. The choice is yours.
Get 0.9% financing for 60 months on the all-new Wagoneer Series 2 and Series 3. Scan to schedule a test drive at a Wagoneer dealer near you.
All right, we are back. We were just talking about the Gap outlet. We are like, we need to go over there and buy some new clothes. But hey, tonight we've got the Whitewater Series that's happening, and it's brought to you by the Vail Rec District, and it's the fourth of four before the Mountain Games. And then we'll move things down Valley, down to the Eagle Water Park. So this is going to be happening this evening. 5 p.m. is when they'll be kicking it off. So get there a little early. They're going to have kayaking divisions, stand-up paddle divisions, and then two-person raft divisions. And this is going to be just a fun thing to even just watch. If you don't have the skills to go down the river, you can always watch. But it is really neat because it's open to so many different levels. And if you just want to challenge yourself, this is a good way to do it. And river levels have been a little lower, so the creek's going to be a little lower just because of our cooler temperatures. And our weather today, we could maybe get a little rain, but hey, you're getting wet anyway. So check this out. But this will be, or actually, there's one more race after this. There's this race today, and then June 7th will be the last one going on. And you can go to the website, vailrec.com, check out the results from last year, check out the series standings, find out how people are doing thus far in the series, and prices for joining. Everything is going to be right there. Raft registration, it is limited to 24 boats, so make sure that you check that out. But should we talk to Ken about this? Okay. All right. Ty Diaz is standing by. Ty, you're right there, right where this is going to be happening.
This is the sweet spot, Trisha Swenson, right here, where it's all happening today, and it began May 10th on Tuesdays. And again, you're talking about the Whitewater Race Series that's happening with the Vail Rec District. And as you know, they teamed up with the town of Vail, with the Eagle River Water and Sanitation Department, as well as with Alpine Quest for this race. And they're saying, as I read from the Vail Rec District's website, anyone can do this. 16 years of age, you could be a paddler in this. There's teams, there's team events or solo events for this. And again, the drop-in is over at International, at the covered bridge. The finish line area, or whatever, is right over here at the International Bridge behind me where the flags are. But this is the location where it all kicks off. Check-in begins at 4 o'clock. That's where you pick up your bibs. Race kicks off at about 5:20, but there's a 5:10 safety talk before it all begins.
And you know what? Are you up? Are you on the lawn right there, or are you on the deck at El Segundo?
Should I give away this sweet spot location? Okay, yeah, this is the El Segundo deck. The tables are all icy through here because of the condensation, the low temperatures. The camera's kind of sliding a little bit, the tripod off of this table. But a perched up, fantastic view. But when I walked up onto this deck, something that we know when it comes to restaurants and prime seating, do not seat yourself. See the host or hostess first. No one's here. So I decided to myself for this very view to share with everyone the location of where this is taking place. And I mean, the lawn has the fencing down here so that they can kind of control the damage and the water flow that as it rises through here, keeping traffic off of the lawn. But this is where a spectator area can happen. And again, this is the race series zone where all this is taking place today. And this race ends on a Tuesday, the 7th of June, which is the beginning of the GoPro Mountain Games, which will then converge on this area.
Okay, you know what? Well, let's bring our whitewater expert in. We have Ken Hovey, who has been down valley hiking up. But Ken, this is a really great series. It's fun to just kind of see where you are as far as competition levels with the other locals. But I bet you by the 7th, there'll be some people coming in from different states, maybe even international. And if they come early enough before the GoPro Games, they might even hop in this competition. Do you think?
That's exactly right. Yeah, it is a great lead up. It's great for locals as a lead up to the GoPro Mountain Games because a lot of the competitions, especially the head-to-head race, the head-to-head SUP, raft, and kayak, those are all some of the main events that take place during GoPro. And there's nothing like racing head-to-head and practicing for it than actually going and racing head-to-head because you learn a lot of the techniques and whatnot. So very exciting. This past weekend was FIBARK, which is first in river boating on the Arkansas River. It's the nation's oldest whitewater festival. That was this past weekend over in Salida. This weekend is going to be Gunnison. Everyone goes down to there, or the Animas, excuse me. Animas River Days takes place this weekend down in Durango. That's another big one. So a lot of the pros are going there. And then after that, they'll start to make their way here for the mountain games. And then once that's completed, they head up to Idaho for the North Fork Championships. So we are in the prime grind of whitewater season. And the GoPro games, though, they're like the most prestigious. If there's an event that you want to win in whitewater, it's at the mountain games, because a lot of the athletes are sponsored by GoPro or they want to be sponsored. There's a lot of eyes on that competition, so it's a good one to win. You know what I got eyes on today, Trisha? I'm going to show you the hike here.
Oh. Oh, it looks like we're slowing down out there. Okay, okay. Hey, you know what? I wanted to mention that strainer in Eagle. Can we mention that? So I'm just talking to Rachel over here. She's master of all the controls. But if you are a whitewater enthusiast, you know what this term means. It's called a strainer, and it's basically when there's branches or tree like this. This is a tree that fell across the Eagle River near Edwards. And now they did get crews out there to take care of basically the top of the tree. They had some chainsaws. So the right-hand side of this is now passable. But strainers can be very, very dangerous. You always want to make sure that you know what you're doing when you're out there on the river. If you're new to town and you're buying a kayak or anything, take the lessons that go with it. There's so many places where you can learn. You can learn with some of the professionals, and you can learn how to get out of these situations when they do have a strainer that's going across. You know, we've had a lot of wind events, a lot of windy days, and trees have fallen, and that's what we're going to see maybe here and there, maybe not quite across the whole stretch of the river or the creek, but just be aware for those things and know before you go. Ken was talking about some of the things you need to have. You definitely need a PFD, a personal flotation device. You need the little booties, the shoes. A lot of times you're wearing the Farmer John, the wetsuit, keeping you dry, keeping you warmer than normal. A whistle is good to have out there as well. Helmets, of course. But know before you go. And when I see these rafts that they sell at the big box stores or these kind of large, oversized kayak things, this is not like your river back at home unless you have a high whitewater where you're from. This would be great for the Nottingham Lake, but don't be going tubing or anything kind of down the rivers here, because it is a different story, especially in the spring. That's kind of our powder day season, our black diamond season. So we'll check in with Ken when he gets his signal back and ask him a few more questions about whitewater safety. All right, stay tuned. We have a bit more of Vail Valley Live coming up.
Snoop, what are we doing today?
Just living the fine life, baby.
Okay, cool. Gonna block off my calendar.
Let me hold that real quick. The best plans are no plans.
I needed to upgrade my phone anyway.
We love our new apartment. Plenty of parking, big closet.
There's too much pressure in the bathroom.
Hey, good luck with the future in-laws tonight.
Don't overthink it.
But don't underthink it.
Don't talk about your cover band. Don't talk about your fantasy team.
Don't talk about your cats.
You're gonna do great.
At least Geico makes bundling our renters and car insurance easy.
We do save a lot of money.
Oh, no. Oh, boy. Where are you going for dinner? 1987?
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
Vail Valley Live is brought to you by Clear Eyes. Your eyes deserve the best. Spring is in the air and so are allergies. Introducing new Clear Eyes Eye Allergy Itch Relief. It's original prescription strength and just 1 drop a day works in minutes, providing you all-day itch relief. Don't let your allergies get in the way this spring. Try new Clear Eyes Allergy. Your eyes deserve the best.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Grand Hyatt Vail, Hyatt's newest luxury resort in Vail.
Welcome back. Time now to take a look at the weather so you can find out how you can plan your day, plan what to wear. It is going to be a little chilly once again, and we're going to see temperatures, but a little warmer than yesterday. So for your forecast, National Weather Service is calling for a high right around 55, maybe 60 degrees down valley. Overnight lows dropping back down into the 30s. And we're going to have sunshine this morning, building clouds, and then a chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 4 p.m. Winds will be picking up as well. They'll be coming out of the west later on, 10 to 15 miles per hour, but they could gust as high as 25. So a little gusty later on. Tonight, chance of showers and lows around the 30s. And then for Wednesday, we'll have that shower chance in the morning, becoming more clear in the afternoon, then mostly clear overnight. And then by Thursday into Friday, Saturday, we start to see the temperatures reach into the 70s, upper 60s, and that chance of precipitation really starts to dissipate. So that should be good news for the block party that's happening down in Eagle. So look forward to that. But we've got a lot of things happening around the Vail Valley. We just wrapped up Blues, Brews, and Barbecue over at Beaver Creek. And so that was the official kickoff to the summer. Lots of great bands, a little rain mixed in. You know, the weather definitely was a factor, but they were handing out the ponchos and letting people get out there and just kind of dance away the chill that was in the air to stay warm. But summer access for the mountain, that starts daily on June 18th. So we're really excited about that. And that'll go all the way through September 5th, the Labor Day weekend. And then it'll be Saturday, Sundays through about the end of September, September 25th. And throughout the summer, in addition to signature events like Blues, Brews, and Barbecue, we've got the Independence Day celebration, big July 4th celebration at the base of Beaver Creek, the Wine and Spirits Festival in August, and then Oktoberfest will be happening Labor Day weekend. And then I do believe that Spooktacular is coming back, and this is a Halloween event that was always so wildly popular with the kids and the adults. So that'll be kind of the end of the very, very end of the season in October. But Spruce Saddle, once you get up to the mountain, that'll be open for food service daily with their barbecue and hiking, you know, like trails like the Overlook Trail. You end up there. I like to do Overlook, and then I like taking the gondola down just because it's a little easier on the knees. Hiking poles, always a good idea. Keep in mind, a lot of those trails aren't even open yet. There are trail closures that have a lot to do with wildlife, calving, and migration. So make sure the trails that you're on this time of year are open, and a lot of them are still pretty muddy and have snow on them, so they really won't be open for a few more weeks, and we'll let you know all about that. But a fun thing that's coming up is Xterra. This is something that's always been on the calendar at Beaver Creek, but they're bringing in kind of the biggest race of the season, and this is going to be July 15th and 16th. It's over the weekend. Of course, they have the Xterra Triathlon. They also have different races associated with this. It's going to start down in Avon. They're going to be swimming through Nottingham Lake, and then they do the biking portion that eventually brings them up to the Beeve, and then the trail running portion. But it's a fun event to spectate. It's something cool to try. Even if you are just kind of newer at this, you can do the half. So it's kind of like half the distances with the Xterra. But let's find out more about what Xterra looks like in Beaver Creek.
To find a cure for osteoarthritis, why not look to the body's own power to heal? At the Stedman Clinic and Stedman Philippon Research Institute, we're working with the National Institutes of Health to conduct a clinical trial treating osteoarthritis of the knee. To learn how you can participate in this clinical trial, call or visit our website today. The Stedman Clinic and Stedman Philippon Research Institute. The future of orthopedic medicine is here.
Vail Valley Live is brought to you by Clear Eyes. Your eyes deserve the best. Spring is in the air and so are allergies. Introducing new Clear Eyes Eye Allergy Itch Relief. It's original prescription strength and just 1 drop a day works in minutes, providing you all-day itch relief. Don't let your allergies get in the way this spring. Try new Clear Eyes Allergy. Your eyes deserve the best.
In the future, we'll travel to incredible places with the help of magical technology. But what about today?
I can't wait for what tomorrow will bring. But in the meantime, let's enjoy the ride.
This weather and mountain report is brought to you by Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevated savings.
All right, I want to give you one last look at the weather. Thanks to the outlets at Silverthorne for this report. We were just commenting on how cute that jacket was that Charlie was wearing. Girls, should we go over there this afternoon? We got to go to the outlets at Silverthorne. It could be a good day for shopping later on because sounds like the rain is going to be coming in once again. So our temperatures will reach into the upper 50s and 60s, a little bit warmer than yesterday, with still some windy conditions, maybe gusting to about 25 miles per hour out of the west, but we'll have sunshine in the morning, increasing clouds, and then about a 40% chance of showers, mainly after 4 p.m. Now, tonight, that moisture will continue, which is good. We definitely need the moisture. The fire danger has been high, even this early in the season. The wind has exacerbated that whole fire danger situation, so we'll take the moisture. And then our Wednesday, we'll have a chance of rain in the morning. And then by Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we should see more sunshine, highs in the low 70s, upper 60s, which bodes well for your weekend activities, maybe some camping activities, and of course, the block party that's happening down in Eagles. So that's a quick look at what's going on with your weather. Let's have Ken pop in again and see if he's made it to the top of Crybaby Peak. Ken, do you know the history behind this name? Is something... did you just call it Crybaby? What's going on?
When I moved down here, that's just what people told me. They said, oh, crybaby there. And you can see it from all around the valley. But I did make the hike up here. I'll give you the full surround view of it this morning, Tricia. I did want to quickly go back on what you're talking about with the whitewater event. That is a really fun one for people to come out to. I would recommend it because it's a cool way to stand right next to the creek and cheer people on and have a very clear understanding on who's winning because it is head-to-head for the most part. And also to have a cold beverage or a hot beverage, depending on what the temperatures are like tonight. It's a party. It's a great way to just kind of come out and have a party on a Tuesday night down in Vail. All right, he's back. He's doing his lessons. Looking at our trails down here on the backside of BLM. Gorgeous morning. As you mentioned, having this moisture is just great right now. We could use it down here, not only to make things look lush and green, but also to reduce that fire danger. And that has definitely happened up here. It has become quite lush and quite green when you look down the valley. So we can summit our peak together this morning on Vail Valley Live. There is your view.
There we go.
All right, and I'll take you through it. All right, I know it's gorgeous this morning, isn't it? If you look over here in the distance, kind of in that range, that is Cottonwood Pass. That takes you over toward the Aspen area. And then Chatfield Corners is over there. And you can see the school, Red Hill. And then right there, Valley Road, folks that are on their way to work. This is the horse pasture area. And then as we look off, the drywall, American Gypsum drywall, the road that goes up to Dry Lake motorcycle track, and then I-70, which takes you through the canyon down toward the Colorado River, Glenwood Springs, and Grand Junction. But look how gorgeous it is this
Oh, I
morning
know.
with
Hey, can we see
the
the golf
sunshine.
course? Can you see Gypsum Creek golf course?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, you're always talking golf, aren't you, Trisha? I
Yeah.
love that about you. Yes, it's right here. You can see
Okay.
a sliver
Yep.
of the green right behind where the entryway is, and then the home's on the upper level. So a good clear view on Gypsum. And I hate exploiting my town like this because Gypsum's been such a great secret for so long. But I think the word's out, and
The
I just
word's
wanted to
out.
share an awesome morning like this. And I just love the fact that we have so much open space. And when I broke up earlier, the reason was I was bending over picking up litter that was up here. So whenever
okay.
I know, you gotta, that Modelo did not get there by way of the deer
No,
that jumped in
there's
front of
no
your
there.
car.
Yeah, the
Right?
deer wasn't enjoying a beer. Okay, all right.
That's it. Anyway,
Okay.
good to see you this morning, Trisha. I'll leave the viewers with this. I'm going to wrap it up and get the dogs out of here. They're ready to
Okay.
go home and get some breakfast.
All right, we'll let you go get some breakfast. Okay, hey, we're gonna come back. We're gonna check in with Ty Diaz before we say goodbye. So stay with us.
Maui Jim sunglasses were born on the beaches of Hawaii, designed to respond to the bright sun and harsh glare of the islands, all while enhancing the view. After 30 years, we're still independently owned, and the free-thinking Hawaiian spirit that first inspired us is still a part of everything we do. Our Polarized Plus 2 lenses not only protect eyes from harmful rays, they also make colors more vivid and contrast crisper. Try on a pair and see for yourself. The view's better from here.
When it comes to footwear, I like a little extra support, so I wear Skechers Arch Fit. The Arch Shape insole has podiatrist certified arch support, plus they look great and they're machine washable. Kick it in Skechers Arch Fit.
Xterra, apparel for your active lifestyle. Visit xterraplanet.com today. Enter the promo code CHECK20 at checkout for an extra 20% off regularly priced merchandise.
The all-new LX600, ready for any arena.
Hurry into Mattress Firm's best Memorial Day sale ever. Get a king for a queen or a queen for a twin, and save up to $500 on top-selling brands. Plus, get a free adjustable base with qualifying Sealy purchases. Only at Mattress Firm.
All right, we are back. We're going to bring Ty Diaz in to find out where he is roamed to in Vail Village. Ty, I saw you got some coffee. Did you get some breakfast someplace?
I didn't find breakfast exactly. Trisha, I did find coffee this morning. Loaded Joe's right near the covered bridge over there at the Vail Transportation Center, where the beginning of the show and our conversation first began. But I've got a mountain behind me. Ken made it to the top of a mountain. Crybaby. You guys mentioned this more than once, and as I'm passively listening, I'm reminded of a 1990s movie called Crybaby that did about $8 million in the box office, starring Johnny Depp. If you remember, he played a motorcycle driving young guy that kind of stole the hearts of women from his by the simple ability of him shedding a single tear. There was a high school girl that fell in love with him, but her mom was against her falling in love and dating a motorcycle riding guy. Yeah,
Oh,
Crybaby, starring Johnny Depp from the 90s, 1990. He swooned women by shedding a single tear. Now, me, I'm actually, with the temperatures this morning, I'm a bit of a crybaby because my nose is running. But we're picking up the temperatures in the 30s this morning, still feeling a bit of winter out here. But that's not stopping these guys from working. Still ahead, we have the GoPro Mountain Games kicking off maybe 1 week and 2 days from today in this area. They're building the climbing wall. A lot of activity as far as creating that development here at Mountain Plaza, top of Bridge Street, next to Gondola One. happening this morning. But with that, I'm also starting to see the pickup of pace of activity. People are walking their dogs. You could find people riding their bikes, kind of putting together their activities. And as you know, living in the mountains, Tricia, and you're probably the poster person for this, a very active, outdoor, active lifestyle place.
Yeah, it definitely is. And you know what? We've got a lot of music coming too. I know we have a lot of music with the GoPro Mountain Games, but just this week alone, we have Joe Russo's Almost Dead tour, and that is coming through 2 nights. It's going to be Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm getting confused. We had Memorial Day yesterday. So June 1st, the pavilion tickets are all sold out. There's still maybe some lawn seating. And then we're going to have the second showing. Now, June 2nd is completely sold out. But June 3rd, we bring back Michael Fronte and Spearhead. This is a super fun band that comes to the Vail Valley quite often. And we're glad to have concerts back again. This was footage from their last show at the at the Ford Amphitheater, which is just east of the Vail Village area. I love their big screen now that they have too. So big concerts coming our way. We've got a lot of things happening. You got to keep it tuned here so you know what's going on. Right, Ty?
You know, it would be helpful as far as big screens are concerned. Animal Crossing through the interstates, with all the money that we spent for the Animal Crossing signs, but they never seem to use them. But I'm glad that you're okay and that Deer is okay.
Yes.
And a big screen on the interstate for the Animal Crossing, maybe it would help them be more directed on where to cross so that you guys wouldn't have these impacts.
Yeah, you know what? Right after that happened, the electronic message board did say watch for wildlife. And I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, good.
They need to read the boards themselves, too.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, the animals need to
Watch
learn
for
to read.
Lexus.
Yeah, watch out for that. Okay, we're going to wrap up today's show. If you didn't catch the whole thing, you could always catch the replay. We're on demand on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire, as well as our Vail Valley Live YouTube page and our Facebook page. So stay with us, stick with us all throughout the summertime to find out what's going on and off the mountain. We'll see you tomorrow.
It's summer
in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains. And we're out here
living it.
Living it.
Living it.
Lots to do.
Lots to see.
Every morning.
Every morning.
Every morning.
At 7:30.
7:30.
It's Vail Valley Live.
It's Vail Valley Live.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.